another exciting episode of Video Game Bang. Video Game Bang. Your weekly source for all things video game. Featuring your fearless hosts, Cory, Vincent.
I'm pretty much Microsoft and Marvel. The cans are on. It's when the issue gets real. People get shot during the day?
And Aaron Carter.
Buy the armor, I equip it, and it's like pink thong. The guy that delivers vending machine items at my job, he can play the right.
Fill up your Mountain Dew and grab your Doritos. It's time for Video Game
Bang! What is up, my pizzas? Cory, Vincent, Video Game Bang, brought to you by... we got 3 of them. Oh my god.
Wow.
I'm blanking. I blanked on every single one of them.
Energy
Esports, the one that pays me week in and week out.
Oblivion Comics and Coffee.
Oblivion Comics and Coffee. Stay for the comics, come for the coffee.
Ricola coughing because go ahead.
Frame USA.
There you go.
That is, of course, the Real David Webb. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, sir. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. We've had a good week, haven't we?
We've had an amazing week.
It's been a really, really good week. It's been a good month.
It has been.
David, I'm going to move on over to Aaron. Aaron, how you doing?
Jeez.
You're not good with segues, are you?
What's going on, man? What's happening?
How do you think we've been doing this week?
I think we've been on the incline, and rightfully so. Rightfully so.
The incline continues today.
Yes, I love the incline.
We have a special guest. If you're watching live, you can see the guest. If you can't, we're going to keep the mystery for a little bit longer because we have Ivy Doomkitty on the show.
Hey, what's up? It's good to be back on.
I know.
It's honestly the one thing I've been looking forward to all week long.
Really?
Aww, because you get to hang out with us, I bet.
My life is that sad that I look forward to this. No, really, I've been looking forward to it. I'm excited. I'm happy because things have been going awesome for the podcast.
Yeah, they have been. So if you guys are in Twitch chat right now, you may notice a difference. We are actually partnered with Twitch. We're not just the affiliates anymore. We got bumped up. You can hit that little subscribe button. We have our emotes all approved just for you. We have the web face emote, which was a gimme. We had to do that one. The one that people have been clamoring for forever, the Eddie Muffy, Aaron with a mustache.
I don't know if they've been clamoring.
They've been clamoring for
You're not
it.
on social media enough, then.
How dare you?
You're not near on there enough. And then if you pay a little extra, you can get the Cory and Ivy emotes. Because, I know who you pay for. I know who you guys come here to see week in and week out. And
what does my emote look like? I need to see this.
Pay $24.99.
Yeah, pay $24.99 a month.
Hit that sub button, Ivy.
Yeah, you can find out.
Make a few extra cupcakes. And then we have a special guest on the show. Big fan of this guy on YouTube. He's a famous cosplayer. He covers his face so no one even knows what he looks like. He's wearing a hentai hat. I'm really just painting a picture for the podcast listeners. His name is D-Piddy. How you doing, man?
Hey guys, pretty good. How about yourselves?
Very well.
Yeah.
Cool.
So,
the one and only.
Yeah, fill people in if they are unaware of your body of work. What's your claim to fame? What do people know you from?
I mess around with people at conventions. That's basically.
That sounds like a good gig.
Yeah,
there's a lot of cute girls at them conventions.
I make YouTube videos. I mean, there's one on the stream right now. So I mean, yeah.
You've messed around with Ivy before?
Yeah, I've done some stuff with her before in some of my videos.
Yep, he's hilarious. He's one of my favorites was when you did Skeletor.
Oh yeah,
that was one of my absolute favorite ones you've done.
Thank you.
So you messed around with Ivy and it's on film. People could go watch this on just YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. There's GIFs, animated GIFs floating around on Tumblr and stuff too, but you have to dig through that.
I know what I'm doing tonight, that's for sure.
Good
so,
Lord. Good Lord.
What else? We have tons of updates. If you guys haven't kept up, we had Mia Khalifa on the last show. Episode broke our daily record. We are so thankful to everybody who decided to check out that episode. We hope you guys stuck around to check out this one. We also broke our monthly record. We got the Twitch partnership, and I just found out I'm going to go to Spain for an esports event. So this will be my first time out of the country.
That's dope.
Yeah, I'm so excited. We're on the cusp of San Diego Comic-Con, where we're hoping to go out there and do a little bit of content. We got Sec Anime coming up, and then we just got announced with Oblivion Comics and Coffee on July 8th. For everybody in NorCal, Sacramento area, this is where the giant blow-off is happening.
That's disgusting.
Oh my god. Why are you going to make everything gross? No, we've been building towards this event forever. Webb and I are finally going to get it on.
All right.
Towards a blow
So I know where I won't be.
I'm gonna
July
respectfully
8th.
step down from this contest. If
Yeah.
it's not what I signed up for.
Yeah, we're getting it on in Street Fighter V is what's happening. We're going to see whether Webb really could go from 0 to hero, or if it's as I predicted. He's just a 0 who, that's what his lot in life is just always going to be. He's just going to be a 0. And I'm going to crush you. I'm ready to crush you. I'm glad we have a date set. It's way longer. You have more than the original 30 days. So
yeah,
you better bring it.
All right.
we'll see.
All right. I love that confidence.
Wow.
Exactly why he's going to get crushed like the bug that he is. But besides our show match there, we will have a Street Fighter V setup. Aaron will be on commentary. Anybody
When
who's
I'm not watching the Gold Cup, because it's the
Is it the
exact same day.
Oh, shit. Anybody who shows up to the coffee shop, there will be an art gallery going on. There's going to be a bunch of indie game developers showing off their games, and then you can play Street Fighter with the VGB crew. So we'll be out there for a few hours. More details on that coming soon. But we have a guest in D-Piddy, and let's just get down into all the personal aspects of your life. No. What's D-Piddy? Why that? And do you know P. Diddy?
Why D-Piddy? I was trying to come up with a name, because all cosplayers have like superhero names, and I was going through images, and there was this one comic book cover, this variant cover of Deadpool with 2 girls, and he had a do-rag on, and it said D-Pooly on it, and I thought that was cool, except I didn't want to copy that directly, so I did D-Piddy. There's no crazy story. That was it.
So,
Wait.
So the fascinating part is that it's all has to do with Deadpool, has nothing to do with Sean P. Diddy Combs.
No, I mean, the variant covers that play the names that play obviously on Sean Puffy Combs, but yeah, it has nothing to do with the rapper.
So
no.
you're not a huge fan of wow. I've had misconceptions about you this entire time. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm a big Biggie fan. I not so much a Puffy fan though.
I think that you just spoke for 95% of the human population with that comment right there.
Wow.
I mean, Aaron, are you going to disagree?
I will neither confirm nor deny. I'll plead the fifth.
Aaron, here, I'll break it down to you. Okay? You can go have your friends meet my friends.
Now, who said that?
And they can be friends.
Who said that? Yeah, that iconic phrase, sir.
That was Sean Puff Daddy
Exactly.
Combs.
Exactly.
So you got your start. I mean, damn, it seems like you've been around for a while. How long you been doing the YouTubes?
5 years in October. So I've been doing this 2012, the whole YouTube thing.
And how long before it blew up? Like, because if you started 5 years ago.
I mean, it only took a couple of months, actually. The first video went semi-viral. I went to a convention near you guys. You're from Sacramento, right?
So, yeah.
Boy.
There's a convention in San Jose called FanimeCon. It's an anime convention. I went there, shot some stuff, posted up online. Someone, like a Redditor, found it, posted it on Reddit, and it went on the front page for a few hours. And it got like a couple, I think like 200,000 views in like 2 days, and then a couple months later, Gangnam Style happened. I did a parody. I did a parody of that, and in a month, it got to 30 million views.
Man.
Yeah, and so it only took a couple of months, but since that went viral, I got hit up by a whole bunch of YouTube networks that wanted to like partner with me, and I had to make a new channel because my old channel was actually it was my friend's channel, and I was just making videos for him, but they weren't really active, so I ended up making my own. So I actually lost a couple million views from the first videos.
Oh crap!
Yeah, I had a total of like 70 million views on my first channel within like 5 months, and that's all gone now because I had to make a new one. So I'm kind of sad, but it's fine.
So here's something interesting because we've been at this podcasting deal for about 4 years now, almost to the date, and it's like the last 6 months it actually matters. We've done a lot of stuff, but it's been a long, hard struggle. But then I keep saying to myself, there's no such thing as an overnight success. You got to keep working, you got to grind it out. So before your first video, I mean, are you saying the first time you picked up a camera, it was like, bam, now I'm a superstar, or there has to be years before that of making short films or just being a dancer or something like that? So
some backstory. I started cosplaying in 2003 or 2004. So I've been doing it for a while, and so I grew within the community, like the local community, for a while. As a gamer, more as a gamer, not much of a cosplayer. And my goal was always to go to E3. I've always wanted to go to E3. So I think it was 2009 or so. Like we just, me and my couple of friends decided to make a blog, and because to go to E3 you had to be a media, right? Media or press or something. And so we're like, okay, if we could just make a blog and make it go, get a lot of traffic, we could go to E3. And before we actually got the media past E3, we started getting press passes to like Comic-Con and smaller. Well, Comic-Con's not small, but we got press passes to like smaller conventions. Then we got to like Anime Expo, the Comic-Con, and then eventually got to E3. And so, so the original YouTube channel was me and my friend's old blog that we made videos for, but that never fully launched. But I was able to like meet and network with a bunch of people through that. So so I guess that was like my foot into the door within this whole convention scene, and then became the YouTube stuff afterwards.
So I take it. So you made it to E3. How many E3s have you attended? Were you at the last one here?
Yeah, I was there this year. I think my first E3 was like 5 years ago. I want to say. I think 5 years ago, but I missed the last year because I was out of town for another show.
So are you in the consensus with everyone else? Like, what was your breakdown of this year's E3, just from your opinion?
The only thing that mattered to me was the announcement of Metroid Prime 4 and Dragon Ball Fighters. God of War looked cool. There was some stuff that looked really cool, but it wasn't really like mind blowing. And I was like, jerking off in front of the TV and be like, yes, give it to me now. But
that's just a Tuesday for Aaron. But
Wednesday.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is it Wednesday? You moved it?
Yeah.
That's awkward because today's Wednesday.
No, today's Wednesday.
Deal with it.
That's why he's so relaxed all the time.
That's what it
explains
is.
so much about
I thought he was
Aaron.
just stoned.
Aaron, when's the last time an announcement at E3 just blew your mind and you came in front of the television?
I don't think there has been an E3
ever, like any game announcement.
Well, because I'm trying to think of the very first ones, because after a while I just realized these games are going to come out the same year. So like Fallout 4.
That's what I was gonna say.
I was gonna say that was probably the closest, because they were like, yeah, and it's coming out this,
Yeah.
November or whatever.
Quarter chub.
Yeah. So yeah, it moved.
It shifted from the left to the right.
That's it.
That's not awkward.
What about the crowds though? Like, that was my biggest gripe. I hate people. I'm gonna be completely honest. And when I go to E3, I like it because I feel superior to everybody. Because like you said, it was hard to get into. And then when you finally get to E3, it's like success. I'm in the building. This is like sacred grounds. And then they just decide to let everybody in, an extra 15,000 people. And like, I don't know about you, but I barely got to play any games compared to previous years. What did you think about that aspect?
It wasn't. I mean, besides the crowd, it wasn't too bad. I mean, yeah, like before you'd be like, yeah, I feel special. I got to go in, whatever. But still, me and my friend called it the badge of shame, because you know how it was like in a neon yellow thing. And so every time, like, what? I didn't know what it was, and they were like, oh yeah, these are people that bought their badges. I'm like, oh, okay, so they're not legit people at E3. But I mean, yeah, I couldn't play too many games as before. The lines, it was super. It reminded me of Anime Expo. If you guys have ever been to Anime Expo, it's like super crowded.
Yeah,
all
is insane.
All of the lines were filled with the yellow badgers.
Yeah, that's what we started calling them. It's funny. It's like Walking Dead. Every different pocket of people had different names.
Different names.
For them.
Yeah. Yellow badgers, or I call them muggles.
Yeah, the yellow badgers. I mean, I was mad, but I stayed respectful. Like, I didn't do anything mean or say anything.
Oh, I didn't. I tripped so many of them.
Right, liar.
Well, no, I think
liar.
Ivy was there when we met Jada, who is a former VGB person with RedReactor.com. We met Jada. And at the very end, it was the last day, everyone's walking out, and Jada just went on a salt rant.
In the middle of the lobby.
Of like everyone. She said, those fucking yellow badgers shouldn't be letting this play. Like, anywhere else, like...
It was a long rant, too.
And people started yelling things at us. Like,
did they?
Yeah, you didn't see that whole group of yellow badgers on the side? Like...
Oh, no.
They were mad. I mean, that was a little extreme, but at the same time, inside, I was like, "You're absolutely right. You preach it, girl, because these yellow badges need to go." So E3, we covered that. The cosplay. So you said you've done a lot of cosplay. Is it just mostly Deadpool things? Because I mean, that's seems to be. Hold on a second. We just got a new not a sub, but it was a follow from Lorimar87.
Wow, that's who it was
Really?
from.
That is offensive.
Really?
In fact, take that follow away and you just click to another channel.
Wow.
You go watch PewDiePie, all right?
Just now.
After
4 years.
4 years of friendship. She was our first co-host.
Wow.
Wow. That just ruined my day. Sorry, let's go back to the cosplay.
Well then.
Yeah, we had.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
So what got you into cosplay and what are you known for?
I'm known for Deadpool. But I think, well, why did I cosplay? I don't know. I just saw people. I just saw a bunch of weebs dressed up, and I'm like, oh, this looks fun. So I just did it, and it was fun. So I kept doing it.
So this was were you doing Deadpool before like the movie had?
Oh, yeah. I started doing Deadpool. Oh, when did the movie come out? Like last year, right? And then I think it was announced like in, I don't even remember. But I started doing Deadpool like in 2009, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I wasn't like I'm not the best craftsman, so I literally I was looking up, like I was on eBay and I was going through, I was like using my Google Food to find something, and then I typed in like Spider-Man Ninja lookalike costume on eBay, and it popped up like something. I was like, yeah, and so I got that, and then like I asked one of my friends to help me like sew some of the patterns on and stuff, and that was it.
And then now, how did Ivy come into the equation here? When did you first meet Ivy?
I met. I don't remember when I met Ivy.
Whoa! Everybody remembers their first time meeting Ivy.
Well, it was such an amazing experience. Like when I saw her,
wow,
I was like,
nice save.
Mine was blown.
Nice save.
Yeah, I
There it
couldn't,
is.
it was hard to comprehend the experience.
Nailed it. Stuck the landing.
Thank you. When I met her, I followed her before I actually met her, and we just shot some bits. I usually I'm very I kind of go to conventions at a blank slate. I just kind of shoot things. I have nothing prepared. I kind of just go and shoot things. So when I saw her, what was she wearing? She was wearing I don't remember what she was wearing there.
Because it was so awesome.
There was
it was
no
so awesome.
clothes.
It was there. Ivy. Wait, hold on. But no, I saw her at a convention. We shot something, and then we kept in contact once in a while. We text each other, and we just became friends. So.
Well, cool. I'm glad you're joining us on the show. Go ahead.
I was following you before actually doing any work with you, so. Yeah, it was kind of cool. Like when I met you, I was like, "It's D-Piddy! He's so awesome!"
Oh, mutual.
And
friends.
your videos are amazing. And for me, it's always an honor to be a part of any videos that you do. And even the ones I'm not a part of, the minute you have one, I go and watch it because they're all just awesome and hilarious. Especially the Snorlax one from last year was one of my absolute favorites.
Thanks. Thank you.
Well, we're gonna get on with our show. It's a fairly standard show. A lot of times, random things will just just like that. Don't you just? Isn't that just silly? That's so wacky. Oh man! Just as I was talking about randomness, something random happens. God.
I'm still gonna shoot Cory one day.
That's the What You Playing theme song where we
And
go
the
around
ball.
round robin. We've been keeping track the entire time. We're going to start from last place, moving on to forward to the first place winner. But currently, Webb, you are, you're way behind everybody else. I don't know if you can dig your way out of this hole. What have you played?
I don't want to dig my way out of this hole. I like it here. It's comfortable. It's dark. It's cold. Street Fighter and Overwatch.
So you've still been playing Street Fighter?
Still playing Street Fighter.
How many hours a day have you been putting into the game?
I try to at least do one, but when I have time, I do like 2 or 3.
You're still playing Street Fighter?
Street Fighter 5, yeah.
It's for a very specific purpose. To beat Cory.
Yeah, basically we have a blood feud.
I see.
Thank you. The Demon's Wolf just subscribed to the podcast.
That's what happens when it
Wolf is
subs.
awesome.
Yep,
Oh,
that's what happens.
yeah.
That's what
Demon's
happens.
Wolf, I love you, girl. You're awesome. Thank you for subbing.
I mean,
Yeah,
thank you for the
Demon's Wolf
sub,
is-
but Aaron, did you sign
She's
off
a girl.
on
Yeah, that's the one actually I said.
There's
Yeah.
no, okay, Ivy,
was-
I don't know if you've
okay.
heard this theory. Aaron has decided
that.
that there's no women on the internet.
Yeah.
Demon's Wolf is a girl.
Not
So
according
you-
to Aaron.
You've met Demon's Wolf in person?
Yes, I know her.
Still a
I
guy.
follow her on Insta.
You met Demon's Wolf's sister.
Insta.
Aaron's
And I met her in person.
Is this Aaron's?
She's in Canada.
It's Aaron's defense
Canada,
mechanism,
eh?
though, because he doesn't want to get catfished. So he just goes under
no.
the blanket statement
there's-
that everybody is a man.
There's no, I don't want to get catfished. I'm not going to get catfished. That's what that is.
We're gonna see him on that show on MTV, Catfish, next year,
On
guaranteed.
Instagram. She's awesome. Go, go, go.
All right, I'll
Go
follow
love
her.
her.
For that sub, she will definitely be getting an Instagram follow from each of the VGB members. That
Doing it
is
now.
for sure. Doing it right now. So you've been playing Street Fighter. You sticking with Guile, huh? Or you got some surprises for me?
Guile.
I completely fell off the wagon. I was playing for a little bit, and then I had my one training session with my new coach. And
Who's the new coach?
I don't know if I need. Okay, his name is Alex Myers.
Wow, that's a big surprise.
I know,
I didn't see that coming.
Nobody knew.
Oh
Nobody
my
knew. I kept it
god.
a very good secret.
Wow.
My friend Alex Myers,
Friends of
in exchange for some E3
somebody
tickets.
you know who had time. How much did you pay him?
E3 passes.
That's what it was.
Lord.
That's really what it was.
No. I did that as a thank you. He was just going to do it for the goodness of his heart. And I was like, nah, dude, I got to pay you somehow. So, yeah, we got him to E3. But after that training session with him, he made me just feel so confident. He dumpstered me for just 2.5 hours straight.
Yeah.
But then he was like, dude, put it this way. He's not going to be able to beat you. He said, but he can't. In the amount of time he's been playing with that character, with what I've seen from you, there's no way he can beat you. So
I'm looking forward to proving both of you wrong.
you can try. For lack of originality, you got another negative 500,000 points. So, jeez, you're just in the hole.
I'm looking for the Guinness Book of World Records.
Guinness Book.
Yep.
Since he's brand
It's
new,
the German version. The Guinness beer of
9.
Since he's brand new, we'll starting here off at 0 points. We got D-Piddy. I can call you Piddy. We talked about that, so I'm gonna start calling you Piddy.
Yeah.
Piddy,
Piddy's
what
cool.
what you been playing, man?
What have I been playing? I've been playing a game called Hollow Knight. It's on sale on Steam right now. It's basically if you're a fan of Metroidvania type games, it's basically Metroidvania. It's like a Super Metroid / Castlevania Symphony of the Night type game, but the art style is phenomenal. So I'm playing that, and I'm playing Players Unknown Battleground, Overwatch, Dark Souls 2, and Tekken 7, Guilty Gear Rev 2, and I think that's about it right now. That's what I'm actively playing.
I can't believe we have someone on our show who actually is playing video games, because these two co-hosts over here don't play video games anymore. And you already
Wait, who is this? I will blacklist you forever.
Literally-
Blacklist
No.
Web.
Literally just said Street Fighter and Overwatch.
That doesn't count. And then
Oh,
Aaron.
okay.
doesn't
Overwatch
play
doesn't
anything
count.
anymore.
Aaron, it's 2 A's. SIR in the beginning.
I mean, everybody
Blacklist.
plays Street Fighter, and just about everybody plays Overwatch, so that doesn't count.
Yeah, it doesn't count. I'm looking
Well,
up
that's
the,
it for D-Piddy today. I want to thank you for joining.
Coming on.
All right, good night, guys.
I'm looking at the Hollow Knight artwork, and you're right. This is pretty spectacular looking. What made you
The
pick this
artwork's
one
a-
up?
Well, my favorite game of all time is Super Metroid. My second favorite game is Castlevania Symphony. And so this game is literally those two games in one, with amazing, cute, chibi art style and the animation in the game. I was playing the game on stream, and every little detail and animation, like when you look at the map, like the little dude like opens up a map, and like just little details, it just blows my mind, like how much like little animation things they add into the game. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, I've been wanting to play it for a while. I saw the trailer. My cousin sent me the trailer because he knows how much I love Super Metroid. And when I saw it, I'm like, oh god, this looks super cool. And I finally purchased it like a couple days ago.
Wow, that's might be going on the old buy list. Aaron, you're behind Ivy as far as the games go, so you'll go next. What have you been playing?
I've only played one game, really, in the last week or two, I say. And that's been some Ghost Recon. Yeah.
Wildlands.
I'm adding that to my list.
Some Wildlands.
Forgot I played that.
Yeah, I've been playing some Wildlands.
How's it hold up?
It holds up damn well.
So really
like,
fun.
It's really still good. And they have a free... Did you download the free mission pack?
Nope.
They have free missions you can download.
Okay.
Ubi's giving things away for free now?
Yeah.
It's a whole new Ubi.
What they did was dope, too. They added a brand new enemy within the game, gave him a cutscene to introduce him, and you go to the little part of the country where he's at, play all his missions.
Nice.
Brand
No,
new
right?
Ubi?
Like, dope. And he just fits right into the story and everything.
The game still, though, is kind of like Destiny in that it's the most fun if you play it with other people.
Yes.
If you play solo, you probably will still have fun, but it's better with other people because just crazy shit happens.
Yeah, it's definitely built for co-op, and so
Yeah.
I was even having a discussion about it's not a game where it's like it's the best shooter of all, the best graphics of all, but it gets everything right. That's like so rare in video games nowadays. Like it just at least hits the points that it needs to hit as a
I feel
shooter.
like that's the same thing Aaron's going to be saying about with whatever woman he ends up with. She wasn't the most athletic. She's not the prettiest
What?
looking woman, but she does everything right.
Wow.
I mean,
wow.
Speaking of which,
It's terrible.
Speaking of which, Ivy, you actually have more points than me, so I'm going to go next. Save you for last. I of course played a little bit of Street Fighter, played a little bit of Overwatch, but the most fun thing I've done sober in like the last year was last night when Aaron came over and you brought we'll count board games. You brought this game called Red Flag, and basically it's very similar to like Apples to Apples or what's the one everyone plays? Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah.
It's like that. However, you're trying to put together the perfect woman for whoever's turn it is.
Oh, that's the whole game.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have white cards and then I have red cards, red
Okay.
flags. And the white cards will say things like she's a model or she's an actress or she can get you to any concert you'd ever want to go to. And then the red flags will say, but she's in 4th grade. Or, but she has a penis or something like that. It's just a red flag. So you're trying to build the perfect girl for your friend, and then you go around and then you throw red flags on other people's girls. And it's just a conversation starter. Chat was popping off last night. We let them get involved every time we started getting blank cards. We'd let them chime in.
Oh, you gave that to the internet, did you?
Yeah.
Yikes.
And they came up with the most generic but groundbreakingly terrible red flags you could think of. I highly recommend picking up that game off of Amazon. Or I think we're definitely going to stream that more because you got an expansion, right?
Yeah, I got an expansion we haven't even touched yet. And I do plan on getting both the other 2 expansions to add in there just for some more crazy times. And then we'll mix up some things like how we, let the chat do the rule for the blank one. We can probably mix up some rules too to make it more a little spicy,
more chat friendly.
Yeah. Caliente.
Yeah, we gotta get the chat involved though. It's fun with the chat because their minds are in a different place and they bring it to a different level.
We had some we had some that were just so insane. Like my favorite round of the whole thing, Aaron was like unstoppable with this one. She was innocent
and honest.
And honest,
yeah,
was the 2 cards he played for somebody. And I had the card that said but she's still in the 4th grade. And we dropped that one on there.
was she still in the 4th grade or was she a 4th grader?
She's still in the 4th grade.
Okay.
I don't know. Oh wait,
no, she's a 4th grader.
Oh, yeah, she's a 4th grader.
Yeah, that's why I was like, well, I mean, it makes sense. She's honest and innocent because she's
a 4th grader.
She's literally a 4th grader. So
it was that one. It was between that and then it was a clone, right?
Oh,
yeah, the clone. Yeah,
she's a clone.
Noel, we had Noel Beltran, who, if you guys know, there's something wrong with that guy.
Wow.
His options essentially came down to... Well, actually, we'll go around the round robin, because I want to know everyone's opinion on this in the room to see if maybe I'm the crazy one. Would you rather have sex with... And chat, please chime in on this.
Please don't
before, wait.
No,
yeah, I was going to say,
okay.
before you go that far, Fogel.
We just got our partnership.
Yeah,
wait,
exactly.
Okay.
I'm noping this.
The options were...
His wife is in chat now saying, hey now.
the options were, would you rather be with your clone, basically, or would you rather be with a woman who has cross eyes and no teeth.
Oh.
Yeah, that was his options, basically.
That was basically
because that threw
his
mine
options.
out the window.
Yours was out the window.
Yeah,
Yours was a child.
yours was
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going with cross eyes, no teeth.
Yeah.
I've seen myself in the mirror. That's not going to happen.
Ivy, yourself or a partner with no teeth and cross eyes?
What with myself?
Would you be romantic?
That chuckle.
Would you be in a
Would I
romantic?
be in a romantic relationship with myself?
A clone.
Or,
A clone.
yeah, sure. I'll take a clone of myself.
There you go.
That's kind of fair, though.
Yeah, I'm with Ivy.
I would take a clone of myself too.
If I was Ivy, yeah, okay. So maybe in
Yeah.
this scenario, she's okay. Aaron, we
Yeah,
already know we'll take the
Yeah,
clone.
yeah. I love myself.
He loves himself too much. What about you, Piddy?
Oh, myself, dude. I look in the mirror all the time.
See? Look at that. That's what I'm
I
saying,
guess I'm in the
man.
minority because I'm
I'm just-
thinking.
Wait. But with the mask or without the mask?
Oh.
Let's see. Well, it depends if I want to play a little.
One with the mask, one without the mask.
There you go. Now I can live both fantasies.
A little bit of a variety.
Yeah.
I don't
And
know.
we'll do it inside the Snorlax costume.
There you go.
Damn.
Yeah. I just hope I don't catch
There
them
you
all.
go.
You know?
Oh.
I think of the no teeth thing, and I'm like, that's kind of advantageous in some areas of life. But then when it's not, you just use dentures, and then you're completely fine.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
How'd she lose all that stuff?
How did she lose
Irrelevant.
it?
How she lose that
Irregardless.
She was born without them.
Yeah, maybe it's Maybelline. Yeah,
I
no.
don't know. I don't have the backstory. So how do we?
Backstory's not part of the game, Aaron.
Pity, I kind of want to ask you. So what's the deal with the mask? Why do you keep your face covered all the time?
I mean, this was not intentional. So, the moment my YouTube videos got viral, I was like, people wanted to know who is this Deadpool guy that we're seeing like on Tumblr and on YouTube, whatever. And I'm like, dude, I want to tell everybody it's me. You know, I want all the credit. I want whatever. And a couple of my friends were like, imagine how cool would it be if just you kind of had like, the secret identity and no one who you were, and everybody just kind of tries to figure out who you are. I'm like, that is kind of cool. And so, like, if you were to go on Google right now, and you know how, like, you type something up, and then, like, Google tries to, like, finish the phrase for you? Like, if you do that right now, like, if you type in D-Piddy, it'll finish saying, like, a D-Piddy unmasked, D-Piddy's face, D-Piddy's real name. Like, people are just trying to figure it out. And so, I just find it pretty cool that I have this secret identity. And so, I'm just trying to see how far this will go until somebody figures it out.
So you're essentially the
Yeah.
Sia of cosplay.
Yeah, I like that's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's advantageous because now you.
Well, I mean, you could find Sia's face easily. You could just go. It's kind of like Daft Punk. You could, Daft Punk is known for this. Yeah, but you could Google their face and you could find it. You can't find mine.
Really? So you are completely
Yeah, I've been
off the grid.
very. Yes, I am. I have been very good at hiding myself from everyone.
So how do you get chicks, dude?
With the mask.
Mask never comes up.
Yeah.
Wait, then how do they know what's keeping me from just putting on a mask, telling someone I'm D-Piddy,
That terrible
and getting
beard.
laid?
That's what that is.
You know,
Beards are sticking out of the
Yeah.
mask.
it's like. I mean, I've tried growing a goatee, and it does, like, after a while, it does stick out of the mask. There was a time where I tried to grow a beard. It's hard for me to grow a beard, but I had my Deadpool costume on, and, like, I was taking pictures with people, and, like, I had my face too close to this one girl, and, like, some of the like, started poking her face, like, my, and then I realized, like, oh, I have, it's like poking out, because it's a thin material, right? So, like, it pops out, so.
That's interesting. I'm kind of envious of you. Now you have this full double life. You can just go live, and when it's all said and done, and you want to retire the D-Piddy thing, you can just go out and like.
I could like just like it's easy. Like all they need is a Robin, and they're like, here you go, turn the mantle.
I was just gonna say, is
know?
it like a Batman Beyond thing? You're gonna pass it to some like troubled youth, and they can continue.
I mean, I could do that, but I feel like now that like I've became some type of like this cosplay influencer or whatever people call them. Like you meet a bunch of people, and seeing how like because. Before the cosplay, before like the popularity, whatever is, I still go to conventions to go do nerd things. Like I want to waste money on useless statues and whatever too. But I when I hang out with friends, they can't do that. Like the moment they step into the convention, they're like, oh, so, like, you know, Ivy or so and so whatever can't take pictures, and they're like, you know, and then they get mobbed by a bunch of people. They can't go anywhere, and I could do that. You know, the moment I take off my costume, I could walk around. Nobody stops me. So like now that I look back at it, I'm glad that I actually did that.
Do you said you're an influencer. I'm sure you get the sponsor gigs and all the opportunities like that. Has it become a problem before where they're like, hey, you know, we got this idea where we unmask you in front of, you know, a bunch of people at this convention or that. Has it ever hindered your career?
No. They're actually pretty respectful. Like there would be like a guest relations type person from a convention who would, I mean, they need my real name and everything, and they you know, to get my plane ticket and whatever, to get everything verified. And when they get to the convention, they're actually very respectful. They're like, okay, so we won't say a real name anywhere, and like when you need to take a break, we'll have somebody like cover you, and like we'll take you to the green room and that kind of thing. So it's kind of cool. Like they're actually very. And you know, when you know, after conventions, you hang out with friends or whatever. I don't wear the mask 24/7. And there, you know, we take group photos, and no one shares the ones that I'm in. Like it's kind of like an unspoken rule.
So it's a giant trust system. That's awesome.
Yeah, it is, and I am very, very lucky that, because you know, there's always assholes around. They're nice to you in person, and you know, anyone could have snuck a picture of my face and just posted it somewhere, you know, but no one has. You know, knock on wood, but It's been kind of cool that I've met a lot. I've befriended a lot of really cool people who've just never sold me out. So
that's incredible. All right,
yeah.
Let's go on to our next segment.
It's the longest freaking.
Wow.
And you all fucking love it. You're a bunch of dirty marks.
What is this?
Yeah.
We ask ourselves that.
Every
Behold
show.
the Brain Bang theme song 2017.
We need to go like take a break or something like that. You got time?
Yeah, you
It's
got
like a
time.
10
You want to
Yeah,
say
if anybody needs to go use the restroom.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
intermission,
This is-
basically.
It's like
This is horrible.
yeah, that was our reaction too.
Who's singing this?
We'll never know.
It's our own D-Piddy.
I'm sad. I was hoping it was one of you guys. I'm like, oh god.
Yeah.
Well,
Awesome.
Who could sing that high? No one in this room.
Right.
We do our best and never ask the same thing.
who do you think it is?
You
Lord.
didn't like
might
my
think it
last song, so I changed it.
Demon Wolf says, "Rip my ears."
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't even
My pride.
fathom. Like I can't even. I don't know.
I love it.
Someone else says
Whatever.
it's so
I love
soothing.
the song.
Questions.
Who says that?
Then you answer.
Oh my god.
Dark Necromancy says Miss Piggy's newest single.
And then you answer on the game.
Oh, Duck the Dark. I hope this guy wins his balls back. Poor guy.
Yeah.
All right, that was of
My
course the Brain
ears.
Bang theme song, sung by yours truly.
Man.
I did it. I'll admit it.
Was it you?
It was
really?
me. It was me.
Wow, I'm impressed, sir.
It's got that falsetto. You know, I've been a Justin Timberlake fan most of my life, and I was bringing a little sexy back. So this week's question, there's been a lot of talk on the internets. I'm glad we're all Overwatch players here. Everyone in chat plays Overwatch. It's a phenomenon. But they're saying that Doomfist is probably going to come out with the new Summer Games patch. It's going to be coming up pretty soon.
I'm assuming so.
I wanted to ask everyone, if Doomfist is really coming to Overwatch this summer, what do you hope for? Let's get some predictions. The options I threw up there is that he's going to be a tank. The other one is he's going to be a DPS. The other one is he'll be voiced by Terry Crews. And 3%, and then the last one was other. The one with other, what kind of stuff did we get in there? Some people wanted like a healer, another healer. I mean,
I do not want Doomfist to be a healer. Come on.
if they made Doomfist a healer, that's so dumb. Like, it just doesn't.
Like a gentle
it's not
giant.
going to make him a healer.
Yeah, some people want a defensive hero, which I can understand that. There's also some weird people saying, because, you know, have you seen like the giant 3 banners side by side that says, one says like the Ravager, the Scallywag and the Defender
I don't
or
know
something like
if
that.
it's a Scallywag, yeah.
No, I'm pretty
Nailed
sure
it.
it's a Scallywag.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay.
Nailed it.
But
it's a pirate thing.
People are thinking maybe you can choose his role as part of his character.
That would be something that's pretty cool and unique.
Maybe that could be his ult. His ult, you can change whether you want to be like support or tank or.
That'd be pretty rad.
Yeah,
actually,
that's too much though. That's
You
too
don't think?
creative. That's
Yeah.
too creative for them.
That is too much.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be.
I'm gonna assume it's gonna be a defense hero since they've already released everybody else. I mean, there's support, there's a tank, there's Sombra was a DPS. So
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking he's gonna be a defensive hero. It makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense. And there's also a lot of rumors that he's going to be either. I actually saw a really interesting theory that he's Torbjorn's cat.
That's stupid.
Because I guess
What?
Torbjorn's cat is in the lore. It might be some sort of version of that. I guess there's some stuff in Lunar Base saying.
Oh
that,
my god! If it was a cat, I'd freaking die.
God,
I would love it.
I didn't even think.
That's auto main for Ivy.
Oh yeah, by default.
Oh man! Actually, now I don't want it to be a cat anymore.
Yes, make it a cat, a freaking evil cat. I will
There's-
cosplay the crap out of it.
If you like go through like all the Easter eggs in the new Lunar Base, there's like logs from a different monkey who like escaped as well. So people think he may be an escaped intelligent monkey.
What was the,
similar to Winston who gets?
Oh, that'd be cool.
What was the monkey's name? That was in the
Oh, was it something with an H?
Harambe.
Harambe.
That's what I was thinking. No,
Definitely not
it's
that.
like Howard. Or
somebody in chat will
Somebody
know
in
what
chat,
it is.
yeah.
But
Let us know in chat.
that'd be cool if it was like that monkey came out and he had got the Doomfist somehow and just. I'm thinking DPS though. Anyway.
You think of DPS?
Yeah, I think DPS.
Well, you are in the third place because a lot of third place with 18% said he was going to be a DPS.
Okay.
Second place with 27% think he's going to be a tank, which is where I kind of think he's
Yeah.
going to be a tank. He just sounds tanky, but actually D-Piddy brings up a very good point that they just like launched Orisa. It doesn't really make too much sense to throw
Back-to-back
another
tanks,
tank
yeah.
out there. And then with 52% of the vote and like tons of love in the comments, people are really excited about Terry Crews.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Yes.
he would just.
Wait,
Bring
is he doing
together.
it?
No.
It's
They
not
haven't
confirmed.
confirmed.
Not confirmed.
It's not confirmed,
Yeah,
but
confirmed.
I'm pretty sure it is. I mean, there was so much hype, and even Blizzard talked about having Terry's Crews, even though they didn't confirm it. I don't see why they wouldn't have him. You know,
I
the fans
just-
want it.
I worry that he's kind of a bigger name actor, and they do a lot of updates and stuff. So like, is he just not going to get voice lines very much because he's too
No, he
busy
will.
shooting movies and stuff?
Sure, he lives in LA. They'll have him. It doesn't take too long.
He seems like he'd be one that wouldn't mind going in and doing new.
We haven't
Stuff.
got any defense characters yet.
No,
Any
we
new
haven't.
ones?
No.
So then
Nope,
there you go.
that's
where
why
it's going.
Yeah, I'm assuming he's going to be a defensive. I mean, I
Yeah.
could the way I picture Doomfist. He's straight up a melee character, and some of the ideas that I had, if I could picture it, is like he could build a wall, kind of like Mei, except like he'll smash his fist on the ground. This is all just speculation. I don't know. I'm a big nerd, but he smashes his fist on the ground. It creates like a wall, or like it pushes somebody back. But that'd be kind of cool if you have a straight up just melee character who's super strong, like a Reinhardt, except he's faster. Maybe he could like jump around and climb on stuff.
I think maybe that should be the direction they start moving with these characters in Overwatch, because like I'm so sick and tired of being in games where like you need 2 DPS, you need 2 healers, you need 2 tanks. Like, why can't we have a healing tank? And then you get that bad boy in there, and if he's good enough at his job, then it can allow for a 4th DPS or something.
The healing tank sounds really OP though.
It does
'cause,
sound
like,
OP.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I mean, healers are supposed to be fragile because they're the ones keeping the team alive. If you have a healer that just doesn't die,
If you have a healer who's a tank though, but he does like practically no damage, like even maybe
He'd have to do
even
literally no damage.
less than even Winston or something like that.
He'd have to do
Well,
no
even-
damage, I think.
yeah, even because I mean, I've seen some really good mercies who still like pew with their pistol and still are like they're healing and they're just causing damage. I can't imagine like
That is
any.
me. That is
Yeah,
me.
I can't imagine any tank like not having any like a really good healing tank not doing any damage either, unless they have like zero damage input at all, like completely nothing. Then that'd be a different story, I think.
I think a move I'd like to see from Doomfist is like more CC based, like throwing people out of position, like
Like a Pharah, right? Kind of like how she pushes people.
yeah. If we're comparing it to another game, like in Smite, Fenrir, How he can jump into the battle, grab someone, and
somebody
throw
out of
him to the
position.
other side of the battlefield, or pull him into your group. Kind of like I think Roadhog is intended to use his hook, kind of like Thresh. Like Roadhog, I think when you do a Thresh hook, Thresh isn't going to kill you, but the rest of the team is. Roadhog, he was so OP where if he hooked you, he was the one killing you. But
not anymore.
Not anymore. That's absolutely
Bash.
right. So, like, if Doomfist jumps in there, grabs a dude, and then brings him to your back line for everyone just to collapse on him, I think that would be, like, some OP stuff right there. Model him after Fenrir. And that was the Brain Bang.
Really?
No.
I was gonna say, good
Okay.
lord.
No, we don't have to do that. But we do, if there's enough time for it. How are we looking on time, David?
We are... Got some time.
Yeah, we do?
Yeah,
We
a little
got-
bit. A little bit of time.
A little time for this?
What's going on now?
Yeah, I know. It's just as shocking to us every time as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't really get used to it.
Yeah. Never.
Nope, not at all.
Webb's telling the news.
No, he's not.
Webb's passing to Aaron.
Wait. Aaron's doing the news this
Aaron's doing the news this week.
week? Oh, son of a bitch. You know what this means.
News.
Oh my god. Why?
Nope, it's me. It's me. I'm doing the news. Aaron, give me the computer. Give me the computer.
This is horrible.
Oh, man.
Aaron's telling the news.
This is what you brought, people.
This is the monster the people created.
It's really disappointing.
The whole Batman and Joker thing.
I'm making my little
Pony?
emoji face right now.
Yes.
So Twitch did some revamping of their app on their cellulars.
Yes, they did.
And they added one very, very important feature. You can actually stream from your phone now.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for that for such a long time.
I think
Yeah.
the world has been waiting for that a whole bunch of time. And actually, the interface is pretty cool because you can do landscape or you can do whatever the other one is. And it
Portrait.
shows, yeah, portrait. There you go. And it shows the chat on the side, and it switches
Orientation?
orientation as well, and it's pretty
That's
cool. There's a whole bunch of other features on there. You know, you can kind of swipe to browse different channels. It's like like a live swipe or something like that. But I think the most important thing, of course, hands down, the live streaming from your phone.
Yeah.
So now you can just do it anywhere.
You know, when we were at E3, Mixer had a booth, which was like the Microsoft's attempt at live streaming. And it seemed really good. I mean, they had like no lag time, so it was like, I mean, you know how when we say something, we ask the chat something, and it takes like a few seconds. Theirs is like less than a second of
Nice.
lag, which is cool. But the one thing that stuck out to me was they have the ability you can live stream from your phone, and so I thought that was really cool. And so I'm glad that Twitch is bringing that into it.
I mean, they
had to have been working on it for a while because it doesn't seem like it's a switch that they could just flip.
I mean, you have Facebook that does live stream, you have
And
Instagram that does live stream,
And those two though are stuck with portrait mode.
yeah, they are.
So with Twitch,
they
that's awesome. You could switch back and forth.
Yeah, and I mean, there's a video you can go online and see the little 1 minute video about the updates and all the things that came out with it. But yeah, I mean, we dabbled in some IRL streaming from a phone while we were driving around.
That was a fun day too.
Oh, in Sacramento, yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. So I mean,
We got told so many times to pick up a hooker
Yeah, don't Twitch and drive though, people.
Yeah, don't tell
Don't
people to
Twitch
pick up
drive.
hookers either.
or that.
FHX Mantis pretty much nailed it. Periscope is really only good for watching pay-per-view events for free on the fly.
Wow, yeah. There you
You
go.
can always find someone with their fucking phone pointed at their TV.
You know what? I used to do
Oh,
that
look
with
at that one now! AJ Styles is about to go for the Clash.
I used to watch Ustream, I think it was. Or no. What was Justine. What was it?
Justin
iCarly?
TV.
Justin.
Justin TV.
Yeah, Justin TV.
Yeah,
when
that's
it changed
Twitch
to
now.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
When
Yep.
early days of that, they used to put soccer games that I would watch on there.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah. That was the only way I could watch international games.
D-Piddy, how is IRL? I know you do Twitch stuff as well. Ivy Doomkitty just subscribed to the show. Thank you so
Wow,
much. She
Ivy.
gets access to those
Yeah.
emotes now. But D-Piddy, so you Twitch stream and you got your own emotes. Like you got a pretty awesome fan base here because they're really respectful. But have you dabbled in IRL yet, or is that in the plans?
Yeah, I mean, I've done a couple of IRLs where like I'm editing video and some, I like company, so I edit video with just people just hanging out, and we just hang out and chat. But I've been always wanting to, you're very limited when you're like posting stories at the convention where the clips are so short, and you can't really interact with anyone in chat. But I feel like now that I could do that on my mobile phone, that would be really cool to interact with fans who want to see me at a convention but they're not there, or if they're wondering where I am, we'd be like, I'm right here, I'm under the sign, look for so and so, and that I think that'd be pretty rad to do. So I've been wanting to do this for a while. I just had no outlet to do it.
There's part of NRG has been a dude who really pioneered the IRL format, for better or for worse, whatever your opinions are. I guess it really doesn't matter to me. But Ice Poseidon, who was banned from Twitch recently, moved over to YouTube. But the one thing that intimidates me, I really want to get into IRL too, especially heading to Spain. There's some stuff we have cooking with the. Oh,
are you talking about? I'm sorry to cut you off. Are you talking about that one guy who gets mobbed at the airport and stuff? Is that guy?
Yeah, the guy who was getting swatted at the airport.
Yeah. Okay. I know about that.
Yeah, he streams for Energy Esports, and he got banned from Twitch. Now he's on YouTube. Basically, follower for follower, they went over and followed him, and he's now the biggest fucking streamer on YouTube now.
Wow.
But he's always having equipment problems, and so that's always the thing. That's what exactly equipment are we going to need to get this thing off the ground? You're going to need a big ass battery because they just drain as soon as you start those live streams. You need a stabilizer if you want to do it right. And then you got to, try and be entertaining in public, which I think is difficult. There's always the fear of maybe getting swatted. You never know what's going to happen. I guess grows.
Yeah, I can't imagine one chatter. One person in chat could be chatter. One person in the chat room could be like, oh, I know exactly where that Starbucks is. Let's go. Let's swat him now, or let's tackle him, let's spear him in the middle of the street. I don't know. I can't imagine doing stuff like that. I'm gonna start. I can understand doing it in a controlled environment, like at a convention or an event. But I don't know about just walking down a main street, I'm in downtown LA and someone notices a landmark. Then I'm fucked.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry, can I curse on here? I don't know.
Well, you just did. Thank you. The FCC is going to charge us.
Just got partnered.
Good Lord. We're off the air now.
No, you can curse. It's completely fine.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm pretty sure. Have I not cursed this show yet?
Maybe.
Have I been on my good behavior?
For this one.
I've been on good behavior. Should I keep the streak alive? Fuck it.
Yeah, last episode, every other word for you was an F-bomb.
Was it?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I've been drinking less, so it makes me curse more. Actually,
drinking less makes you curse more.
Angry?
I'm more irritable.
There is a happy medium when you drink. There's a sweet spot where you're really cool to hang out with.
That must be a really fine line.
It's a very fine line.
Yeah, I don't think that happens too often. So, do you have any more Twitch stuff related? Because if not, I want to dovetail one little detail on that one.
The affiliates one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, if you want to go into that, go.
So, it's so cool we got partnered. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy. We're blessed to have the partnership. Hashtag blessed. And you should all sub. First of all, everybody who's listening to this should sub. But
get the subs. Get them subs.
We seriously got our partnership 2 days ago, and
yesterday.
Was it yesterday?
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Literally today, all the affiliates get their sub buttons.
Was it today?
Yeah, it's today or today. Most people are getting.
Oh wow, okay.
So, as much as I want to have been yeah, we did it, team, let's go. It's now 50 billion other people also just got their sub buttons.
Well,
you have this going for you. I still don't have a sub button.
You're with us.
Yeah, I was going to say, what are you talking about here?
I know. I'm talking about my Twitch channel. I don't have a sub button, so
we'll see what.
So you guys still went up.
I guess, but
and we have that little purple badge.
Yeah,
we're verified.
We get the verified thing too, which is pretty cool. I guess when Twitch does their payouts. Ours is like in 45 days as opposed to 60 or something like that.
Nice. Score.
So there's like minor little perks, which, yes, hashtag blessed, but still. We were affiliates too right before this. So
Yeah.
we would have gotten it anyways. But I'm grateful we have it. We get a couple extra emotes. I've been seeing you guys spamming those bad boys in chat.
We need those purple sweaters now.
Oh, no. I don't think I can do the purple sweater. D-Piddy, do you own one of those purple Twitch sweaters?
I do not own a purple. I don't know if I want one.
Yeah, like, I don't know. It kind of feels like everybody's doing it.
I almost bought one when we went to TwitchCon, because I was like, it's a thing. And then I went to go get in line, and the line was like the Ubisoft booth at E3. I was like, nope, not for a sweater.
Yeah, I mean,
Not worth it.
I'm proud to say I don't own any Twitch paraphernalia whatsoever. I don't even have like a shirt that says Twitch.
If they send it to you,
Well, I'm a whore for free things. So.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, if they send it to us,
If they want to send me one, I'll fucking wear that purple sweater to my wedding.
Yeah, I don't even have any like YouTube paraphernalia, so I don't have.
Yeah, it's interesting. Aaron, would you rock the Twitch gear?
A black one with purple Twitch across, yeah.
oh, they do have that.
Do they have that?
Yeah, well, duh. I mean, they can look like Barney.
What's next,
Man.
Aaron?
The fans asked for it, and they wanted it, and Nintendo delivered, everybody. They confirmed that they are going to be releasing the SNES Classic, and it arrives September 29th for a whopping $80 this time.
What was the NES?
The $59.99,
Was it $59?
I want to say $60. So they're not fools this time. They're like, let's hike up the price a little
And
bit.
this time we're only making 2.
Yeah, you're probably only getting 2, but actually you're getting some pretty cool stuff on there. Wow.
Magenta
No,
Pikachu.
I'm sorry. There's no Chrono Trigger. So I'm not, that was I don't know. No, I'm sorry. No, that was a really. There's a good game. There's a lot of good games.
You're getting Star Fox 2, which was not released over here. You had to go through some strings to get that.
Ooh, Magenta Pikachu, thank you for subbing.
Yeah, thank you.
And you're
Sorry,
getting
just
21 other games, I believe. Contra 3, Alien Wars, Donkey Kong Country, EarthBound, Final Fantasy 3, F-Zero, Kirby, Dream Course and Superstar, Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past, Mega Man X, Secret of Mana, which is a good one, the first Star Fox, of course, and the second, Street Fighter 2, Turbo, which kind of seems like, why are you doing that one if you just released it on the Switch there?
That's the same one
They
that.
didn't release it on the Switch.
I thought they released that Street Fighter.
Yeah, they did. The Super Remake Ultra, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Super Remake Ultra Final
Yeah.
Countdown number 5.
It's the
that's
same
not
thing.
the same
It
thing.
literally is the same
No,
thing.
I got a mini game, bro, where I could throw Hadoukens
Okay.
with my Joy-Cons.
Super Castlevania
Ain't doing that
4
on the SNES.
is on there. Super Golden
The next
Ghosts.
one. Oh no.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Super Metroid. I just want to say that.
Oh.
Super Metroid. I just want to be the one to say that.
Super Metroid, like he said. You got Super Punch Out, excuse me. It's a lot of super stuff. Super Mario Kart, Super Mario RPG, Super Mario World, and Yoshi's Island. So
Not Super Yoshi's Island?
Not Super Yoshi's Island, yeah, unfortunately. There are a lot of SNES games, classics, that people were missing on here that were a little upset about. D-Piddy, you already said one right there. With Chrono Trigger. That's a big one, though. And so people are wondering, like, what's up with the lack of the big third-party support, basically, for these old-school games.
Well, I mean, Final Fantasy is there, and I'm even surprised Secret of Mana is there. I always assumed Secret of Mana was like a more of a niche kind of. They have like a strong fan base, but it's more of like a cult following. I assume so. I guess not. I guess it's really popular.
I'm gonna be completely honest, Aaron. I was only half listening when you were saying the names of the games, so there's a few I need to check on. Super Adventure Island, is that on there?
No, they're not on there.
Okay, fuck this thing. What about Super Ghouls and Ghosts?
Yes, on there.
That is on there?
Yes.
I kind of want redemption at that game because as a kid I couldn't even get past the first level.
No zombies ate my neighbors.
No Turtles in Time?
No Turtles in Time.
What?
Look at that. Like, there's
Toe Jam and Earl?
X-Men?
What
about
Toe Jam and Earl was Genesis.
No X-Men.
Oh, was Toe Jam and Earl never came to the...
Yeah, it was Genesis.
Toe Jam and Earl was Sega Genesis, yes.
I didn't know it was an exclusive.
Yeah, they're missing a couple of
here's the thing.
Good ones.
They're only releasing games that were exclusive to Super Nintendo, though, so that's why there's no you said in a game earlier before Toe Jam and Earl.
So
Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
Yeah, Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
I thought the SNES thing was going to be kind of cool. I know they're going to way overprice it. I know it's going to be hard to come by. But then our friend Jay Gist posted something very, very interesting last night on his Instagram and social medias on Twitter. He does Capital Fight District, and he owns a 3D printing machine. And he made a SNES that was like this big.
Uh-huh.
And
Put an emulator on it?
He has a Raspberry Pi that's basically running an emulator. So it's got a bunch of little USB ports on the side of it. And there's his SNES Classic.
Wow.
He already has it in materials. He probably paid $50. And he's got everything he could want on there.
Yeah.
Cross platforms. He could have all the Genesis games. He could throw anything he wants on there.
It's not a bad idea.
Well, they're doing 2 controller support. I mean, you're getting 2 controllers right out the box, of course, with this one. And it's got the official Nintendo seal of approval on it.
That's so stupid.
So I'm just letting you know.
Well,
I'd rather just...
I actually have something like that. It's a thingy, and it plays like over 1,000 Super Nintendo games, Nintendo, and Sega games.
Yeah, you could literally put it all on a thumb drive and play it on
I
your
have
So I have
something,
that.
too. It's called a PC.
Let's go.
There you
Damn.
Let's go, fam.
You know what the best though is? I play all my Super Nintendo games on my original Super Nintendo that
That's
I got
cool.
when I was a kid.
Just like God intended, Ivy. Like
Still
God intended.
working.
Well, that's our show, everybody. You can hear the outro music. I want to thank the mysterious Mr. D-Piddy for joining us on the show. He's holding up an actual... Oh, my God. That is glorious.
Where can we find them?
Where'd he go?
You just search D-Piddy, bro, and it pops up everywhere you could want.
Yeah,
actually, tell people where all your social medias and stuff.
Oh yeah, you can just type in DPIDDY. You don't need that. I mean, there is a hyphen for it, but you don't have to type that in. And I should show up as like the first thing that pops up either on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, whatever. I don't use what was it called? I don't use Snapchat, but everything else but Snapchat.
Yeah, dude, you were a great interview, man. You know, this guy knows his shit. I'm very glad we talked to this guy, and I'm looking forward to the next convention we hang out at. You're gonna be at San Diego Comic-Con. What are your appearances?
This weekend I will be at Anime Expo in Los Angeles. The week after I'm going to be at DC for a comic book shop opening. The week after I'm going to be in Vegas for Evolution, the fighting game tournament. And then the week after I'll be at Comic-Con.
Let's go.
And he'll be on my panel for Comic-Con.
Oh yeah, I will be at Ivy Doomkitty's panel for Comic-Con. Was it Friday?
Oh, Ivy invited
Yes.
you to be on her panel?
Yeah.
That's nice. Okay, yeah. That must
Friday.
be a good feeling.
It is cool. I've done a couple of her panels.
Yeah,
It's
you
fun.
have?
Yeah,
Oh, really?
cool.
She's asked you to be on multiple panels? Because that's funny.
Yeah,
I've known her
that's
for
cool.
a couple of years, and I don't think I've ever gotten a request to be on her panels.
So much
Huh.
salt. So much salt.
Interesting. Yeah, that must be really nice, D-Piddy. I mean, I've only basically made her the star that she is, but whatever.
Wow.
Would you like some lime with that salt?
Yeah.
What do you got, Aaron? What are you promoting right now?
When's your next mixtape drop?
Yeah, what's your next mixtape?
Oh no!
Did you give up on that pipe
I
dream?
had to take a hiatus real quick from it because I got to go back to studio working on some things. So you know, yeah.
Gotta thank all the new subs. Machu Pikachu, thank you so much for the
Machu
sub.
Pikachu, that's a good one.
we actually had some good subs today. We had the Wolf Among Us, give us a
Demon
sub
Wolf.
too.
Yeah, he's
Dark
awesome.
Souls Demon Wolf hooked us up with the sub. You get access to those beautiful emotes. If you're listening to this on the podcast and you're like, what the fuck? I don't care about Twitch. I don't do that thing. Well, that's cool. You can subscribe to us on iTunes. You can subscribe to us on the Google Music Store. You can go wherever you listen to this podcast. And if there's a rating system, just click the 5-star button. It's not hard. You just do it once. You never think about it again. You get the episodes automatically downloaded, and you help a poor podcast in need. So that's it. That's the show. So for D-Piddy, Aaron Carter, the Real David Webb, Ivy Doomkitty, the Trader, my name is Cory Vincent, and you've just been banged.